Good afternoon. This is Dave again with Windy Ridge Outdoors. Going to appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the video. If you encourage, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. If you know some friends that are into fishing, you might remind them to join the channel also. Again, today we're going to talk about removing old fishing line and installing new fishing line. And again, you know, if you've been doing it for several years, you probably have your own method that you use. But if you're just getting started, I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that I do it. And you know, if you're just doing one reel, you know, you can just do it by hand. But I normally do anywhere from 4 to 8 whenever I get ready to do it. You can buy a removal tool. They run anywhere from 10 to 40 bucks. I'm just going to show you a couple ways that I do it, and just things I've made to take it off, the fishing line off. And if you're not doing too many, you know, you can use a pencil, put it in there and tighten the pencil down. But it's pretty small and it takes a while to do it, but it's still quicker than doing it by hand. But it still takes a while. So what I do, I take either a water bottle, a plastic pop bottle, 2-liter bottle. The bigger around the bottle, the quicker that it comes off. And I drill a 1/4-inch hole in it and put the bolt through the bottom side and tighten it down to the top. And then you can just take the bottle and screw the lid back on your bottle, put it in your either electric drill or battery drill, and tighten it up. And then you can take your fishing line, and I just usually take it, and I do have one here where I'll strip off a little bit just to show you. This here is on a spin cast, but it doesn't matter what. Take a piece of tape, take the line, and you want to make sure you have your bell open up, of course. Take your line and tape it to the bottle, and then as you it takes it off really quick. And if you're doing, and I always only remove about half the line. There's no need to removing all of it because, you know, once your spool gets down to about halfway, it doesn't cast anyhow, and it's time to put on new line. So there's no sense of removing all the line off your reel. It's just a waste of money. Go down about half the spool, tie on your new line, and like I say, whenever I'm doing it, I'm usually doing multiple reels, so I just tape or tie this line to the next reel and continue going. And when I'm done, you can just unscrew it off of here, throw it away, and you're done. Another thing that I did make that it works real well too is I took an empty spool, put a bolt through it, and again it just it chucks up in your drill, electric drill, battery drill, whatever you have, and then do it that way. But now what I usually do here, I usually cut the line back off and throw it away and keep the spool. I don't make a new one every time. But on the water bottle, you can just keep this and then put it on your next bottle, and you're ready to go again. And then when you're done, just take it off, throw the bottle away, and you're ready to go. Just a simple way to removing fishing line. And like I say, different companies make different line removal tools. They're anywhere from 10 to 40 bucks, whatever you want to put into it. But this here just takes just a few minutes to make, and it doesn't cost anything, basically. Just most of us have water bottles or plastic pop bottles laying around, and that is a good way to take it off. And like I said, if you're just doing one, you can do it by hand. But if you're doing several reels replacing it, It's really quick. As you've seen it, it was maybe a minute to a minute and a half, and I'm down halfway on the spool. And now another thing that I made to put new line on a reel, and again, they make multiple things, multiple tools to do that, and there some of them are relatively cheap, and some of them are relatively expensive. And you know, for a lot of times, Barb or one of my grandkids take a pencil or a pen to put it through the spool and hold it and put it on that way. But one of the things I come up with, and man, it's just a simple. Most of us have some kind of a coffee can or something sitting around, and I took a drill and drilled a hole right straight across from each other, and I have a fiberglass. You can use any kind of a rod. I put a chunk of concrete block in the bottom for weight to hold it down, and then whichever way you want to spool your line on your reel, either this way or underneath. But on a baitcaster, I always go this way, and we'll do a video on the different ways to do that at another time. But then you just put it in here and go across, and then you're ready. And this here's coming off this way, and to apply pressure, I just use a towel to put it on there, and you can stuff it in as tight or as loose as you want it, coming off your spool, and that will apply the pressure, and it works real good and simple to make. Basically, we drink a lot of coffee, so we had the coffee cans around, but you know, whatever you have, you can put it in there. It works real good, really fast way to put line on your reels. Again, if you've been fishing for several years, I'm sure you have your own method, but this is just a couple easy ways and inexpensive if you're just getting started. Hey, I'm about saving money whenever I can, and this is a very, very inexpensive way to remove line off and to put new line on. So I hope this helps you, and if you have some other ways you do, you may want to just leave in the comments. You know, we're always looking for new and better ways, but this is a very inexpensive and a very fast way to take line off and to install new line. Until next time, God bless you. And again, if you are not a member of the channel, we encourage you to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Take your kids and grandkids fishing whenever you can. God bless you, and see you next time.